So let's finish off with some practical. How do we do this, Jess? Like, how do I go tomorrow morning and I step onto the track field or the football field or the classroom, or I step into my office? How do I live with purpose and with meaning? Well, the first thing is to start small. You don't need a platform. You just need a willingness to bring what's in your hand. Bring your loaves and fishes. Be the accountant who just won't fudge the numbers. Be the nurse who holds the patient's hand longer than you have to. Be the barista who gives Karen her oat milk latte, even though she sent it back twice. With a smile, with dignity. Start small. I know for me, when I come so often to do what I love doing, when I get up to preach, sometimes I feel like I'm bringing Jesus a whole buffet. I'm like, look at everything I've got for you, God. Look how much there is, all the research and the time and the prayer and the prep, and I'm excited and I've got energy. But then there are some Sundays, and to be honest with you, today is one of them, where I come to God, I'm like, will this be enough? Because this is all I've got. I only have 5 loaves and 2 fish today. And maybe you know what your calling is, or you love your job, or you find meaning and purpose, but you're so tired and worn out, and you're just wondering, is it still okay? Is it okay? Jesus says, just start small. Just bring it to me. Second way we can find meaning and purpose in our lives is to say yes. To stop waiting for the perfect timing and the perfect opportunity and the perfect job description, but to say yes to the season and the context God has you in right now. Because yes is worship. It's obedience. It's saying, I trust you. And so if you're a building manager, you're saying yes to God when you bring God's safety and order to the environment. If you're a cashier, you're saying yes to God when you remember someone's name and you ask them about their kids, because there's dignity for someone who feels invisible. Say yes to the season God has you in, and I promise you there is meaning and significance right there where He has positioned you. Whether you are running a company or wiping runny noses, they are holy yeses. And then finally, the way that every single one of us can find purpose and respond to calling is just to submit and surrender. And this means, God, I don't get it. I still have lots of questions, but I'm going to trust you with the outcome. Because God is the one who multiplies. God is the one who heals. We bring what we have. Imperfect, incomplete, will it make a dent? And we surrender it to Him. And so maybe you're working in a really tough environment right now. Maybe surrender for you looks like trusting that God has put you there to restore and to fix and to encourage and to bring hope to the darkness. Maybe submit and surrender looks like, hey, you know what? It's time to send the email. It's time to resign. Because I'm here to help people flourish. And God, I don't know where it is, but I'm going to trust that you're going to lead me to a place where what I bring makes a difference in the world. Maybe submit and surrender is for the entrepreneur. And it means just show up each day with integrity, with consistency, even though you don't know what's around the corner. I want to invite everybody to stand if you're able. I want to remind you today that there may not be crowds trying to make you king. That maybe you feel like your work, your contribution, what you're bringing, maybe you feel like it's not being applauded and it's not being recognized and it's not being celebrated. But I want to tell you that when we step into our calling, Jesus is applauded, and Jesus is celebrated, and Jesus is recognized because Jesus is the main character. And so hear me. I know someone needs to hear this. Hear me. You are not an extra. You're not wallpaper. Your story matters. You are a fully written, intentional character, placed in that office, placed in that break room, placed in that classroom, in that kitchen, on purpose and with purpose. So play your parts. Serve others from this messy, imperfect place that you're positioned. Set aside your self-importance and give it away for the sake of the whole. When we do that, friends, everyone flourishes, including me. Everyone is energized, including you. This world needs you. Because when we partner with God and we help others, we make a difference. And so every day, tomorrow morning, when you clock in, whether it's to a cubicle or a Zoom meeting or a cereal aisle, ask God this simple prayer. God, how can I partner with you today? Make the mundane meaningful by just asking God, how can I partner with you today? And then to do one small thing that just brings a little bit of beauty, a little bit of justice, a little bit of dignity, a little bit of flourishing. That's our calling. That's our purpose. That's how Monday morning becomes holy ground. And that's how we can make a difference.